Hi everyone. Have you ever explained a lesson and you feel like this is going so well, and then you realize that half of your class are looking back at you confused. They have no idea what's going on in the class. Don't worry. Hang in there. I'm going to show you 4 strategies to fix that. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everywhere around the world that you are. My name is Inyolua Deborah and Aremu, and you're welcome to Ini Speaks. So today I'm going to be sharing 4 strategies that could help you to make sure that you meet your learners in your classroom at the point of their needs. Now, sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you feel like in your classroom everything is going well, everything is going fine, you're enjoying the teacher talking, and then you realize that half of your students are looking back at you and they have no idea what you're saying. Do not worry. There are lots of strategies, but I'm going to talk a bit about 4 that could help you immediately in the classroom, especially when you have an observation that is coming up. So this could help you to work on your teaching strategies. The first strategy is think, pair, share. Now, instead of just talking back at the students or talking to the students and just explaining things to them, why don't you just give them 10 seconds to think? Don't just go, so this is the topic for the day, and then you go explaining. No, introduce the topic for the day. Give them 10 seconds to think about what that topic might be like or what that topic is going to be about. Give them 20 seconds to pair with a partner, someone sitting beside them. They should talk to that person, what they think their idea is, and then they should share their ideas. Now they can share it with you. You can just pick few of them that could share that idea with you, and then you have an idea of what they are responding. Now this goes from just 2 students to the whole class talking. So that is strategy 1. Strategy 2, visuals. Now, students don't do well with a lot of explaining. Just the way you would not want to sit down in a conference or sit down somewhere and be talked to for as long as 20-30 minutes. Their attention span is very low. You would not want to keep talking to them for that long. So instead, use visuals, anchor charts, pictures, icons. Now, when they are introduced to that and they know that, they will not need to reach out to you anymore. They know that they are going to look at the pictures on the wall, and it's going to help them, or pictures on the board anywhere in the classroom. It's going to guide them on what they do. So it's going to help them to understand the lesson. So sometimes they don't need to ask you again. They know where to check. They know their anchor chart wall. They know their word wall. That's strategy 2. Talking about strategy 3, sentence stems. Now, some of your students actually know the answer, but because you're dealing with lots of EAL learners, they might be very shy of saying the right thing the wrong way. So they just keep quiet because they don't want to talk. Why don't you help them with sentence starters? I think because now when you give them these sentence starters, you realize that their confidence instantly increases, and then they know what to say and how to say it. So you have lots of your students communicating in the class and participating. Now, strategy 4, which is the last strategy, is small group rotation. Now, you teaching the whole class does not mean that all your students understand what you're saying, and does not mean that they're on the same level. No, it only means that you're trying to just give a basic explanation to all the class. You need small group rotation. That means in 1 week at least you should have a one-on-one encounter to every one of your students 3 times, at least 3 times. Now you can have centers where you'll be able to have a one-on-one encounter with your students, and you'll be able to meet them at their learning level or learning needs. And then you would be able to work on whatever it is they are having difficulties in ahead of whatever topic you're going to deal with the next time. So do not worry, just implement these strategies ahead, and I promise you it's going to help you. Now, do not forget, I'm going to leave you with this. Good teaching does not mean you talking more. That's not good teaching. It's how you design your learning in a better way in your classroom. So save this for your next lesson or your next observation. Thank you for listening in. Bye.